Imagine this. Your car suddenly needs a repair. Your laptop stops working. Your company delays your payment, or you lose your job unexpectedly. What would you do? Would you use savings, borrow money, use a credit card, or panic? This is exactly why an emergency fund matters. Welcome back to WealthMindee, where we explain practical finance and business topics in a simple way. Today's topic is Emergency Fund Explained. By the end of this video, you will understand what an emergency fund is, why it is important, how much money you may need, where to keep it, and how to start building one even if your income is not high. Let's start with the problem. Many people work hard, earn money, pay bills, buy food, pay rent, support family, and maybe invest a little. But they forget one important thing. Life is not always predictable. A normal month can become stressful very quickly when an unexpected cost appears. For example, Alex earns $2,500 per month. His regular monthly expenses are $1,800. He thinks he is doing okay because he can pay his bills. But one month, his car repair costs $900. He does not have savings for it, so he uses a credit card. The next month, he still has normal expenses, but now he also has credit card debt. If he cannot pay it fully, interest may start growing. This is how one unexpected expense can create a bigger money problem. The problem is not always low income. Sometimes the problem is no financial buffer. A financial buffer means money that stands between you and financial stress. That buffer is called an emergency fund. So, what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is money kept safe and easy to access when something unexpected happens. Think of it like a safety net. You hope you never need it, but when life becomes difficult, it can protect you. An emergency fund can help you handle job loss, medical expenses, urgent home repairs, car repairs, family emergencies, or temporary income problems. It gives you time to think clearly instead of making rushed financial decisions. Now let's talk about the goal. The goal of an emergency fund is not to make you rich. The goal is to protect your financial life. Before you focus on big investing goals, expensive purchases, or starting a business, it is wise to build a basic emergency fund first. Why? Because without emergency savings, one surprise expense can force you to sell investments at the wrong time, borrow money, delay important payments, or stop your business progress. For personal finance, an emergency fund gives peace of mind. For business finance, it gives stability. If you're a freelancer, small business owner, content creator, or entrepreneur, your income may not be the same every month. Some months are good, some months are slow. An emergency fund helps you survive slow months without destroying your long-term plan. Now the big question, how much should you save? A common starting target is 1 month of basic expenses. For example, if your basic monthly expenses are $1,500, your first emergency fund can be $1,500. Basic expenses include rent, food, utilities, transportation, insurance, loan minimum payments, and important family needs. It does not include luxury shopping, entertainment, or unnecessary spending. After you save 1 month of expenses, a stronger goal is 3 to 6 months of basic expenses. If your expenses are $1,500 per month, 3 months would be $4,500. 6 months would be $9,000. That may sound like a lot, but remember, you do not need to save it all at once. Build it step by step. If your job is stable, your expenses are low, and you have other support, 3 months may be a reasonable target. If your income is unstable, you have dependents, you're self-employed, or your industry has high risk, 6 months or more may feel safer. There is no perfect number for everyone. The best number depends on your life, income, responsibility, and risk level.
The key is this: start small, but start now.
Now, where should you keep your emergency fund? Your emergency fund should be safe, simple, and easy to access. A normal savings account can work well. A separate account is even better because it reduces the temptation to spend it. The money should not be locked in a long-term investment where it is difficult to access quickly. It should not be in highly risky assets because the value can go down exactly when you need it. The emergency fund is not designed to earn the highest return. It is designed to be available when life happens. Now, let's look at some examples. Example 1. Emma has monthly basic expenses of $2,000. She is employed full-time and has stable income. Her first goal is to save $2,000. That gives her 1 month of basic protection. After that, she works towards $6,000, which equals 3 months of expenses. She transfers $300 every month into a separate savings account. It may take time, but every month she becomes more financially secure. Example 2. John is a freelancer. His income changes every month. Some months he earns $4,000, some months he earns $1,500. Because his income is unstable, he wants a larger emergency fund. His basic monthly expenses are $1,800. His target is 6 months, or $1,800. He starts with a mini emergency fund of $1,000. Then he saves a percentage of every payment he receives. In good months, he saves more. In slow months, he saves less. The important thing is consistency. Example 3. Sarah wants to start a small online business. She is excited and wants to use all her savings on products, marketing, and tools. But before she uses all her cash, she keeps 3 months of personal expenses separate. This protects her personal life while she tests her business idea. This is important because business growth is not guaranteed. A safety fund helps her make better decisions under pressure. Now, how can you build an emergency fund faster? Step 1. Calculate your basic monthly expenses. Write down only the necessary expenses: rent, food, bills, transport, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Step 2. Choose your first target. Do not start with 6 months if that feels impossible. Start with $500, then $1,000, then 1 month of expenses. Step 3. Automate your savings. When you receive income, move a small amount immediately to your emergency fund. Treat it like a bill you pay yourself. Step 4. Reduce one unnecessary expense temporarily. Maybe fewer food deliveries, maybe fewer subscriptions, maybe delaying a non-urgent purchase. You do not need to cut everything, just redirect some money toward your safety fund. Step 5. Use extra income wisely. Bonuses, freelance payments, gifts, refunds, or side income can help you build your fund faster. Step 6. Protect the fund. This is very important. Do not use your emergency fund for normal wants. Before using it, ask yourself 3 questions. Is this unexpected? Is this necessary? Is this urgent? If the answer is yes to all 3, it may be a real emergency. For example, a medical bill may be an emergency. A broken phone used for work may be an emergency. A discount on new shoes is not an emergency. Now, let's talk about a common mistake. Some people say, I will build an emergency fund after I invest. Investing is important, but investing without emergency savings can be risky. If something bad happens and all your money is invested, you may need to sell at a bad time. Another mistake is keeping the emergency fund too close to daily spending. If the money is in the same account you use every day, it's easy to spend without noticing. A separate savings account can help you create a mental wall. Another mistake is making the target too big too soon. If your target is $10,000 and you only have $100 saved, you may feel discouraged. Instead, focus on milestones. First $100, then $500, then $1,000, then 1 month, then 3 months, then 6 months. Small progress is still progress.
Let's do a quick review. Number 1. An emergency fund is money saved only for unexpected, necessary, and urgent expenses. Number 2. It protects you from debt, stress, and rushed decisions. Number 3. Start with a small target, such as $500 or $1,000. Number 4. Work toward 1 month of basic expenses, then 3 to 6 months depending on your situation. Number 5. Keep it safe, separate, and easy to access. Number 6. Do not use it for wants, shopping, vacations, or risky investments. Here's your challenge for today. Take 5 minutes and calculate your basic monthly expenses. Then write down your first emergency fund target. Maybe your first target is $300. Maybe it's $1,000. Maybe it's 1 month of expenses. The amount is not the most important thing today. The most important thing is to start. After you choose your target, decide one action you will take this week. Will you open a separate savings account? Will you transfer $20? Will you cancel one unused subscription? Will you save part of your next income? Choose one simple action. Building an emergency fund is not exciting like buying something new, but it can give you something more valuable: control, confidence, and peace of mind. Remember, this video is for education only. Personal finance depends on your own situation, income, expenses, and responsibilities. Avoid risky decisions and consider professional advice when needed. If this lesson helped you, like this video and subscribe to WealthMindee for more simple personal finance and business lessons. Comment below, what is your first emergency fund target? Is it $500, $1,000, 1 month of expenses, or another amount? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next lesson.